You gotta be really quiet because she's really nervous. It's like taking a dog to the vet for the first time. It's her first oil change today. Hi guys, welcome back to whatever it is I do here. Wow, I haven't made a video in a while. It feels weird doing things in front of a camera. Today we're doing the first oil change, if you didn't catch that. So technically it's not the first oil change on this vehicle, but for me buying it used, it is the first oil change. So let's make a video about it. So first thing I'm gonna do is actually check the oil level. Apparently Volkswagen is 1 year or 10,000 miles, whichever comes first for oil changes, which is like, I didn't want to wait to this point, but it's been 10,000 miles, which is kind of crazy. So I'm gonna see how much oil I burned, because I haven't even checked my oil ever actually on this car. Oh, and it's been sitting for a while, so she is actually a little low. Look at that, just a smidge, but that's all right. You know, gotta run them dry, run them till the cows come home. Okay, actually, side note here, my mom got this for me for Christmas. It says doing donuts with a Turbski on it. Had to change it up to match the aesthetic. Is that what the kids say? Aesthetic. Never actually looked under this car before. Oh yeah, she's salty. Ah, fuck. Probably gonna end up having to take the skid plate off. Anyone else want to take a stab? Anyone else take a guess? We're calling T25. All right, I take that back. T25 is way too big. T20 it is. So the only reason, I can do this oil change with the skid plate on, but the oil filter is literally right above where the skid plate ends here, and I just don't feel like having oil pooled up in the skid plate. So we're just taking a full send, and we're gonna undo the whole thing. Oh, does it sit behind your ears? I feel like this is gonna fall off. I look like E.T.'s spaceship. Success. So the Golf R has a plastic drain plug that I replace every single time. So I learned that Volkswagen recommends replacing the drain plug every single time, and I'm like, well, why? Why don't I just need a new crash washer? Turns out if you actually get one of these drain plugs and feel them, it's like a tacky type feeling. I'm actually not even sure what metal this is made out of, but it's something that you can tell will get rounded out so easily. God, my stomach. Bowel movements or something's going on. I don't know. First step to taking off oil filter. Try to use your bare hands before giving in to using a tool, because you're a bad bitch. Turns out I'm not a bad bitch. Okay, so my tools are limited, so this is the only oil wrench that I have, but it's way too big to actually fit around this little baby filter. So I just found this ring of metal, and then I wedged it in between here. So this is the easiest oil filter I have ever gotten off, because I've had horrible experiences with oil filters. So if you've seen my Audi TT video of me explaining all the things that I've done in my TT or stories about my TT, this is a story about the TT if you like that one. So I was in my driveway doing an oil change on my TT. So I couldn't get the oil filter off, and I'm like, maybe I'm just a weak girl. I called my friend over and he tried to get it off. He couldn't get it off because it had the dual intercoolers. So like the oil filter, it was kind of up and tucked in a little bit, but the intercooler piping basically right here, and then you couldn't get any leverage. So we dropped the intercooler piping to try to get better leverage on hour number 3 now, trying to get this oil filter off. This thing is mangled, man, and it completely just tore it apart. So at this point it's like just a clump of metal. So yeah, and then there's just other times where oil filters have just become nightmares
when they didn't have to be.
So some people fill their oil filters up before they put them back on, but I don't really care, so it's fine. As long as you just, that wasn't an innuendo. As long as you just get the gasket all lubed up. Follow me for more shortcuts. Plus, if I freaking filled it up, it would dump everywhere. So whatever. Do you know what time it is? It's drain plug time. Fun stuff, man, fun stuff. All I have left is just the skid plate, and we should be solid. 5W40, 5 quarts.
I'm using the official Volkswagen Auto Group oil for all your lubrication needs.
I think it was about a year ago they switched from Castrol to just their own brand. It's kind of like, oh my god. Long story short, I just made a TikTok, but it involved this oil and a spoon. So I accidentally dropped one of the spoons I was using as a prop in this oil container. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's my spoon. That is it. I don't know what else to say now, but I'm double jointed. Your arm's like arched instead of like a little straight. It's like, thanks for watching. As always, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff with the things and the stuff. Meme of the week. Oh shit. It's gonna be right here. I don't know what it is yet, but it's right here. And if you don't laugh, then I don't care because I think it's funny. I'm getting too long. Okay. All right. Bye. See you next week. Maybe if I have time in my life to make a video. Bye.